Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and just all of your positive feedback. If you are interested in receiving additional guidance from the weekly and monthly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, I do actually draw and upload every single day a daily oracle guidance card to my Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you're interested in receiving additional guidance, please head over and like me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. If you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, I do actually have linked below in the description bar my website, so head over to my website and read about how I offer my private readings. And make sure that for these weekly tarot forecasts you are watching your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get the most insight. Some weeks you will resonate more with your sun sign, other weeks you will resonate more with your rising sign or ascendant sign, and then sometimes you might even resonate with all three, your sun, moon, and rising sign. So again, I just want to thank you guys so very much for all of your support. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you for all of the positive feedback, your likes, your shares, your comments. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of September 26th through October 2nd. This is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising signs. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, I have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups can represent feeling emotionally, I don't want to say down because it's not the correct word. Emotionally flat, bored. Oftentimes this energy can come up when we're waiting on something. We're emotionally invested in something. We're waiting on an offer. We're waiting on information. We're waiting on something and we're starting to feel a little tired of having to wait, emotionally kind of down, but not down in a sense where you're, feeling, brokenhearted or anything like that. I think that there are some Geminis that are simply waiting on something. Could be an offer of love, it could be an offer for a new job, or maybe an offer from a particular person, whether that be romantic or family. It could be a friendship as well. Some of you are just simply waiting on something, and because we have the Eight of Swords as the overall energy for the week, Gemini, just take caution with this. This can honestly be you worrying, some of you worrying unnecessarily, fearing the worst, dealing with some anxiety, some worry, stress. This is that mental energy, and this can be feeling as though you're in like a mental prison, but it's all because, in a way, you've put yourself there. You're worrying unnecessarily. For some of you, this could be low self-esteem. This could be dealing with insecurities, doubts, fearing the worst. For some of you, it can just be a nervous energy where you're scared. You're scared to move forward with something. You're extra cautious, and it's hindering you in a way. So take caution with that. The Eight of Swords can also be confusion. So for some of you Geminis that are dealing with a more confusing sort of energy, all we can really do in that situation is deal with it the best way we can. So one day at a time, taking things slow, and not letting, fear or negative thoughts get the best of you. And what's interesting though is I want to jump over here. We have the Star. We have the Star sitting next to the Eight of Swords, which is all about remaining positive, keeping the faith, remaining hopeful and positive. So, this is that divine energy. This is your angels, your guides, guiding you towards your wishes, guiding you towards healing, guiding you towards happiness, away from this energy here. So for those Geminis that have maybe been stuck in the mind, maybe a little fearful, maybe a little nervous. It can be on that level as well. It's not always worrying. It can be more of like a nervous sort of energy. You know, just try to remain as positive as you can, and hope for the best. Remain positive in regards to, you know, that positive thinking and that positive outcome. You need to just tell yourself that, you know, things are going to work out and everything is going to be fine. This is a beautiful energy. This is also wish fulfillment. So let's start over here though. I'm going to come back to the star. We have the Knight of Cups, which can be an offer coming through. So this can be a gesture of love. This could be a romantic offer. There could be some sort of information, news, or an offer that's coming to you. And because I have the Two of Cups here, this certainly could be romantic for some Geminis. And that could be why we have this Eight of Swords here. And it's because some of you are nervous. Maybe you've been hurt in the past. Maybe you're scared to accept this offer. That could be for some of you why we have the Eight of Swords here. So there could be a water sign person, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but not necessarily. This can honestly be any sign for some of you. This could be a person, male or female, coming through and offering you something. But what's really interesting is because I have the Ace of Swords underneath the Knight of Cups here, this could be a person speaking their truth to you, to be quite honest. This could become someone coming through very bluntly. I feel like it's very, very positive, but this could be, for some Geminis, something that you weren't expecting. And this person with the Knight of Cups, I do feel like this is someone you already know. For some of you, I suppose, because it's a general reading, it could be someone you don't know, or you don't know them very well. Maybe you just know who they are. But I do feel like for many of you, it's someone you already know. It could be a friend, and they could just be very, very blunt and straightforward, very direct with their offer. And that could be why some of you have this energy, because maybe you weren't expecting it. You're like, oh my God, what do I do? But this person, I would say that this is pretty genuine with the Two of Cups here. Now, for some of you, you know, this is reciprocated love. So maybe you were waiting with the Four of Cups here, waiting on an offer to come through from this person that you were hoping ask you out. Maybe you like this person, because I see both of you, you know, really into each other. You know, definitely both of you having those deep emotional feelings here with the Two of Cups. Now, this could be, for some of you, you connecting more on an emotional level this week. Now, if you're a partner Gemini, this could be your partner honestly proposing to you. This could be, you know, your partner wanting to take the next step in the relationship. And that could be, for some of you, why we have this Eight of Swords here, because you're a little cautious. You could be a little nervous. You're not sure, you know, if you want to do that or if you're ready to do that. But with the World here, we have the World underneath the Two of Cups. This is all about completion, completing a cycle within your life. Normally that's a very, very long chapter or cycle. And this is all about rebirth, you moving on to that next chapter, that next cycle within your life. For some of you, this can indicate you moving in with your partner. And that could be why we have this Eight of Swords here, because some of you just honestly might be a little wary. But with the Ace of Swords here, I do feel like you're going to do it. This could be you literally signing a contract for some of you. This is success. This is victory. Cutting to the truth of the matter, speaking your truth. And with the Star here, you know, this is beautiful. This is that divine guidance, but also wish fulfillment. So if you've been wishing for an offer, or wishing for your partner to maybe make you an offer, to maybe take the relationship to the next step, this is really beautiful. I see many of you moving forward, many of you starting a new chapter But just know that with the world, it is a bit of a process. It's sort of you easing out of one chapter of your life and then easing into the next chapter of your life. So just keep that in mind. For some of you, that could be why this Eight of Swords is here, because there's some confusion. But don't worry, just remain positive. Everything is happening, you know, in the time that it needs to happen. Now, I do have the Five of Swords here. We have the Five of Swords, and then I do have the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, this is normally communication that you are expecting. This is very exciting, positive communication that's coming through, and it's something that you are expecting. Now, some of you could have been dealing with some challenges, a challenging person, some challenging energies, some sort of challenge that maybe you've been waiting on news or communication that allows you to maybe put this behind you or move on from this, you know, challenging energy or situation. This could have been a decision. Maybe you've been waiting on a decision, wishing for a decision. But maybe some of you have been feeling as though like the same thing has been happening over and over again. I have the Two of Pentacles sitting diagonal from the Five of Swords, which can sometimes indicate the same thing kind of happening over and over again, or at least feeling as though the same thing is happening over and over again. But also the Two of Pentacles can represent a decision. For some of you, this could be you weighing your options. This could be you actually going back and forth, weighing the pros and cons, trying to make a decision, trying to remain optimistic. But again, you could be a little fearful of whatever this is. Now, if this isn't a romantic relationship, this could be a friendship. This could be a business partnership. And maybe you're still a little like wary. And then for some other Geminis, I think that you've been dealing with some sort of challenging situation, whether this be conflicts, whether this be just some sort of challenging people or energies around you, but you need to remain positive. You are being divinely guided away from that. If you've been waiting on communication, I feel like it's coming. This is something that you're going to be very successful with. It's very positive. You know, things are going to go in your favor. I think that for some of you, maybe what's needed, because the Five of Swords can also be, you know, more of an aggressive energy where a person is getting a little bit more aggressive in regards to reaching their goal. So for some of you, because maybe things are a little confusing, or because maybe you've been waiting on something for a little while, this Five of Swords could be your energy. This can be you getting a little bit more aggressive and doing whatever you have to do to reach your, you know, desired goal. So for some of you, this is you maybe getting a little bit more aggressive. For some of you, maybe you're making that decision and moving forward, moving towards the next chapter of your life. For some of you, you're speaking your truth. You're cutting through, you know, the BS, or cutting to the truth of the matter. Financially, I think it's going to be a great week for you. I think that, you know, things are very balanced financially for you. Emotionally, I see it being a great week for you. For some of you, you could have someone coming back from your past. This could be a friend. But you definitely, for some of you, you have the opportunity of maybe meeting someone or reconnecting with someone and receiving an offer from someone. All right, so I just had Bray that popped out. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So make sure that you're taking some time for yourself, taking some time to maybe exercise or do some yoga, meditate if you can, because health is very important this week. Okay, so Gemini, I do hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.